Technology is one of the best things that happen to us, but at the same time, it can be a reason for lifelong regret. TV, for example, is a major source of entertainment for us and is a great way to get out of a monotonous routine. However, one wrong move on a live TV show and you're in the Hall of Shame forever. The following top 10 unforgettable moments caught on live TV will show you what one wrong move can do to you. Stay tuned to watch number 1 unforgettable moment, because that's the craziest one. Before you watch this video, please like, subscribe, and share this video as much as you can. Also, don't forget to hit the blue button to stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Number 10. Jay Simpson's real-life car chase. Jay Simpson, a former American football player, an actor, a broadcaster, an advertising spokesman, and last but not the least, a famous felon. He got a lot of fame for his controversial murder case, where he was accused of killing his ex-wife and her boyfriend. OJ's instincts kicked in before he was officially labeled as a murderer, and he tried to run away from the court, police, and the entire messy situation. He hit the road in a white SUV as a passenger, but soon the police got his attention and started chasing him. This was no ordinary chase. It was the breaking news of the day and was aired on numerous news channels. Nobody had witnessed something like that, other than the movies, and such action got a lot of attention from everyone around the globe. Upon finally getting caught by the authorities, he tried convincing them that he was not trying to flee, but the object in the car suggested something otherwise. He had thousands of dollars, a fake goatee and mustache, a pistol, and a passport. This memorable and unforgettable day was pretty memorable for Domino's too, because their sales records had been crashed as people just wanted some pizza and the real-life action they were witnessing on live TV. Number 9. The Laughing Fitz. Reporting is not as easy as you think it might be. Sometimes there are consequences that you have to face, just like Quentin Somerville did, who was a reporter from the BBC. While giving a report on the 8.5 tons of opium, heroin, and other drugs that were being burnt by the authorities of the Middle East, he got under the spell of the drugs. Standing too close to give a better coverage just got him high, and it got difficult for him to keep a straight face. This young man could not help but giggle while explaining a very serious matter. Poor Quentin tried starting over a couple of times, but failed to avoid giggling. This sure was an unforgettable moment caught on live TV. Number 8. Madonna's VMA Kiss. VMAs are always one of the most entertaining award shows aired on TV, but this specific VMA back in 2003 was an unforgettable one for sure. Madonna, the Queen, had her performance with none other than Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, perfection in a frame. Madonna was dressed in black, while the other two were dressed in white wedding dresses. Well, we all know how a day with someone in a wedding dress ends. You may kiss the bride, or brides in this case. All of a sudden, the three ladies started making out in front of the entire audience and the world. This moment was equally shocking and entertaining for everyone, as the audience had mixed responses. Some were okay with it, while the others, like Justin Timberlake, got awkward, with his ex kissing other girls live on TV. Unforgettable, isn't it? Number 7. The Grape Nut. On a live show, while 4 anchors sat down to discuss some real issues, this weatherman had a greater issue to resolve: eating the grape nut that he found on the floor. Scott ate the nut happily, ignoring the 5-second rule, while his fellow colleagues were not exactly in favor of his decision. However, his decision of eating the nut soon turned to regret, as his face showed that the ground grape nut was possibly not the best thing to eat. Soon he realized the importance of the 5-second rule that he learned in his childhood, and he realized that the thing he thought was a grape nut actually turned out to be his cat's vomit that he stepped on earlier while showing the proof to the entire world. The grape nut seemed to be a major mistake. Number 6. Girl power. Bro code is said to be stronger than a girl code, but believe us, this is not the case for everyone. Girls might not be good with secrets, but when a girl supports another girl, she doesn't care about anything at all. These Olympians worked on that, and not only became the highlight of just the 2008 Beijing Olympics, but the highlight of the Olympics as a whole. 2 Russian Olympians showed their support to each other by not only hugging, but also kissing. Yes, you heard us right. The two girls kissed each other, and they did not get a nice response from the public. A lot of people complained that the decorum was being disturbed by this behavior. Some called it odd, while others were not annoyed by this. However, the real reason behind the kiss was to promote the LGBTQ community, which is quite oppressed in Russia. Quite memorable, isn't it? Number 5. Taylor and Kanye VMA beef. This was a very shocking and equally memorable moment for everyone, because that's when Kanye tried his best to steal Taylor Swift's spotlight. Taylor Swift won an iconic award for Best Female Music Video, and Kanye could not hold his horses. After just receiving the award and beginning to give a heartfelt speech to the audience, Kanye jumped onto the stage, snatched the microphone, and started with his own lovely speech. Stealing the spotlight from Taylor, he preferred giving his own point of view, saying that Beyoncé's video was much better than Taylor's video. Yes, he did say that on live TV. It was a pretty shocking moment, and definitely an unforgettable one too. Number 4. The Flying Boy. Gigantic customized balloons are cool, and you know what's even cooler? Leaving your child alone in a gigantic balloon and letting it fly in the air. Back in 2009, news came from Colorado that a boy got stuck inside the gigantic balloon and his parents left him inside. Rescue teams were sent immediately to save the child, and helicopters chased the balloon to make sure the child was safe. Soon after, the entire media team covered the search operation until the balloon landed near an airport. They found that the kid was nowhere to be found. Rescue team looked for holes within the balloon, fearing that the child might have fallen down, but there were no such holes to support the theory. After spending days and excessive money looking for the child, the parents finally confessed that there was no kid, and it was a prank after all. The couple was charged with a heavy fine and were sent to jail for 20 days. This might be a hoax, but it's an unforgettable one. Number 3. Woman standing in the middle of a turkey flood. This poor news reporter, another victim who had to face the disadvantage of reporting from a site, had to report from a room full of turkeys. Poor reporter ended up saying things like, "Do you notice how ugly these things are? And nothing on them is blunt, everything is sharp, and they are ugly." She spat the information while making sure she doesn't get attacked by a turkey. The woman hurried with the news, telling the viewers that the other reporter will take it from here. But honestly, nobody wanted to know what the other reporter had in mind, because that right there was enough entertainment for the audience. Towards the end of the video, the turkey moved in her direction. Maybe he didn't like the introduction because it was offensive, even for animals. Well, one heck of an unforgettable moment aired on live TV. Number 2. The Perverted Host. Fergie Oliver, the host from a show that was aired in the 80s, was famous for kissing little girls live on TV. As creepy as it sounds, it was apparently completely normal for him and other people on the set. In one such episode, Fergie started questioning a girl about her name and started commenting on the color of her eyes. As he said all those words, he got closer to her, and all of a sudden, he just kissed her out of nowhere. This wasn't a kiss on the cheek or head, a lip-to-lip kiss on air. In another episode, he literally begged a little girl to give him a hug and a kiss and said that if she doesn't do that, she won't win the show. Nonetheless, he gave it a shot and tried kissing her, but she backed off. Creepy, but unforgettable. Number 1. The Wrong Fall. Back in 1999, on a show called Over the Edge, a wrestler named Owen Hart was going to make a dramatic entry. Little did anyone know that his entry would be so dramatic that it'll be remembered for years to come. He was supposed to land on the stage as he was tied to a rope, but due to some issues, the rope snapped and he fell off from a height of 78 feet. The wrestler died on spot, and it was a live show where they informed everyone about his death. Unforgettable, yet sad. These were 10 unforgettable moments caught on live TV, and if you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the blue icon to stay up to date with our latest videos.